Verse 6. The spirit of emptiness is immortal. It is called the Great Mother because it gives birth to heaven and earth. It is like a vapor, barely seen but always present. Use it effortlessly. Commentary. The essence of all creation flows from an eternal, formless source that is both empty and full of potential. This infinite presence, often invisible, is the origin of heaven and earth. By acknowledging this boundless energy, one can connect to the deeper nature of existence effortlessly. The spirit of emptiness is immortal, meaning it never fades or dies. This eternal force is the source of all life and transformation. It continuously supports creation, like the unseen vapor that subtly nourishes life, even though it cannot always be perceived by the human eye. There is no need to control or manipulate the power of this source. Instead, allowing it to flow naturally in one's life can lead to harmony and peace. The effortlessness of this process teaches that profound power is found in surrender, not in force or struggle. The concept of the Great Mother represents nurturing, supportive energy that sustains all living things. It shows that everything is interconnected and arises from the same source. Recognizing this unity helps foster a sense of compassion and care for others and the world around us. Verse 7. The Tao of heaven is eternal, and the earth is long enduring. Why are they long enduring? They do not live for themselves, thus they are present for all beings. The Master puts herself last and finds herself in the place of authority. She detaches herself from all things, therefore she is united with all things. She gives no thought to self, she is perfectly fulfilled. Commentary. Selflessness is the key to true endurance. When you focus on serving others without seeking personal gain, you align with the eternal nature of the universe. This allows you to endure beyond your physical life and experience fulfillment that goes beyond the self. By stepping out of the spotlight and not competing for recognition or power, you connect to a deeper flow of existence. This perspective helps you navigate life without being consumed by ambition, envy, or the need for constant validation. Leadership rooted in selflessness ensures longevity and influence. When you lead for the benefit of others rather than for personal glory, your actions resonate on a larger scale, and the impact of your leadership outlives you, touching generations to come. The secret to maintaining energy and life force is letting go of personal agendas. When you allow things to unfold naturally and trust in the greater plan of the universe, you avoid burnout and find peace in surrendering control. The paradox of selflessness is that by not putting oneself first, one finds greater joy, longevity, and influence. By relinquishing the need to preserve your life at all costs, you experience a more profound and lasting sense of existence. Verse 8. The supreme good is like water, which benefits all of creation without trying to compete with it. It gathers in unpopular places. Thus, it is like the Tao. The location makes the dwelling good. Depth of understanding makes the mind good. A kind heart makes the giving good. Integrity makes the government good. Accomplishment makes your labors good. Proper timing makes a decision good. Only when there is no competition will we all live in peace. Commentary. True goodness is like water. Water nourishes all things without competing or seeking recognition, effortlessly adjusting to every environment. Living in harmony means embracing adaptability and humility, offering help where needed without forcing your own agenda. Just as water settles in the lowest places, living a good life means seeking the humble path. It involves knowing where to focus your energy and offering support with no expectations, allowing you to live in peace and create ease for others. In dealing with people, approach them with kindness, gentleness, and patience. True harmony comes when you listen carefully and respond without judgment or force. By letting go of rigid expectations, you can create relationships built on respect and compassion. A wise person embraces natural rhythms and avoids unnecessary conflicts. They understand the power of stillness and use it to reflect on their actions. This kind of wisdom allows you to act with clarity and precision without the need to assert control. Good leadership involves leading by example, just as water flows effortlessly without force. By staying grounded and nurturing those around you, you encourage growth and create an environment where everyone feels supported. Verse 9. It is easier to carry an empty cup than one that is filled to the brim. The sharper the knife, the easier it is to dull. The more wealth you possess, the harder it is to protect. Pride brings its own trouble. When you have accomplished your goal, simply walk away. This is the pathway to heaven. Commentary. Striving for too much can lead to dissatisfaction. There is a point at which accumulating more, whether wealth, knowledge, or power, becomes counterproductive. Recognize when to stop, as pushing beyond your limits often leads to negative consequences rather than fulfillment. Holding tightly to success or material gain brings tension and anxiety. Once you achieve something, embrace the flow of life rather than grasping onto it out of fear of loss. True peace comes from releasing control over outcomes. Excessive efforts to control or manipulate situations can lead to unintended problems. Balance, moderation, and letting events unfold naturally often yield better outcomes than overexertion or interference. Satisfaction and contentment arise from knowing when enough is enough. Seeking more endlessly creates a cycle of dissatisfaction. True happiness comes from appreciating what you have rather than endlessly pursuing more. Letting go of rigid expectations allows life to flow smoothly. Resistance to change or over-attachment to outcomes disrupts harmony. Embrace the natural rhythm of life and avoid clinging to things, ideas, or people that are beyond your control. Verse 10. Nurture the darkness of your soul until you become whole. Can you do this and not fail? Can you focus your life breath until you become supple as a newborn child? While you cleanse your inner vision, will you be found without fault? Can you love people and lead them without forcing your will on them? When heaven gives and takes away, can you be content with the outcome? When you understand all things, can you step back from your own understanding? Giving birth and nourishing, making without possessing, expecting nothing in return. To grow, yet not to control. This is the mysterious virtue. Commentary. A still mind, free from distractions and focused on the original oneness, allows you to be in harmony with yourself and the world around you. When you coax your mind from its wandering, you remain connected to your core and true essence, which brings peace. Cultivating a supple and open nature like a newborn enables you to move through life with softness and resilience. This approach lets you navigate difficulties with ease, maintaining flexibility in both body and spirit, and staying open to life's flow. True inner clarity arises when you cleanse your inner vision of judgments and illusions. By doing so, you can perceive the world without distortion, seeing only the essence of things and illuminating your path with pure awareness and light. Loving and leading others without forcing your will upon them allows for natural harmony. When you lead with gentleness and respect, you foster authentic connections and create space for others to grow without control or domination. By allowing events to unfold naturally and resisting the urge to manipulate outcomes, you embrace life's inherent flow. This leads to a deeper understanding of life's cycles and the wisdom that comes from stepping back and observing with patience. Supreme virtue arises when you nurture and guide others without a sense of ownership or attachment. Acting without expectations and leading without controlling produces deep fulfillment, enabling you to serve selflessly and be in tune with life's natural rhythms.